What's good, everyone? It's your boy Rican in the Philippines because I am a Puerto Rican living in the Philippines. Thank you for visiting my channel, and if you're new here, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so that way you could be in the know for whenever I push out the next video, and we could keep pushing these videos out to the masses. So let's get into it. So, age gap dating in the Philippines. Let's talk about it. As you already know, the dating dynamic has changed throughout the past 10, 15, maybe 20 years. And I'm not going to necessarily say it's for the better. The dating dynamic, especially for the younger generation, has been very challenging. I know for myself, it's been challenging from time to time, and I'm a Gen Xer. I've been married twice and divorced twice. And each time I get into a new relationship, it hasn't gotten any better, and it's been very difficult. So I feel for the younger generation trying to go out there and try to find love and meaningful relationships. It's not the best time to do it right now, unless you fall into that 1% that you build yourself up and you position yourself in a position to ready yourself for a meaningful relationship. But for the average Joe, I don't see it happening. What do we have is a trend, I would say, of older men in their 60s, 70s, maybe a little younger in their 50s. They're tired with the dating dynamic. A lot of them are divorcees. A lot of them, their wife passed on for whatever reason, or they just not having a lot of luck with women in the West. So they hear about these other Asian countries where the women are more traditional. They were raised to be wives. They respect the man and his role as a leadership in the family. They respect their families. They still hold on to those traditional family values. So that enticed the guys, and they come here and they get into these dates and relationships with Filipinas here. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a foreigner and you're coming down here just for the sole purpose to better yourself, or because you're in a later stage in life where you just want to relax, and you want to have companionship and find that special person, then that's fine. I'm all for that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I see is these men that are well into their mid to late 60s, 70s, maybe 80s from time to time, and I see them going after these young, impressionable women here in the Philippines. That could be their granddaughter, that could be their great-granddaughter. Now, like I said, you're two consenting adults. You're going to do what you want to do. I have no problem with that. I'm not here to judge. But let's not pretend that these women here are with you guys because they like you, because they find you attractive, because they like your personality. I always say you cannot negotiate attraction. Attraction is the number one go-to for everybody, men, women, everybody. And if you don't have those certain criteria, then the relationship is pretty much not gonna last. So having said that, I just wonder if these old men know that a lot of these women that are dating you or they're talking to you, do you really know their true intentions? Do you really know why they're hitting you up? Why do I keep seeing these age gap relationships with these old men, with these young women that could be their granddaughters, that could be their great-granddaughters in some cases? But this is a warning for all you future aspects or those men who are in their 60s and 70s planning to retire in the Philippines or Southeast Asia. If you're thinking that you're going to come here and you're going to find women here that are going to love you for you, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm sorry to tell you that. Now, will you find a woman that will love you for you and that will value you, that will honor you, that will cherish you? Yeah, there's more likely than not, you're gonna find what you're looking for here in the Philippines. Don't get me wrong. I came here and I found my wife almost instantaneously. It worked out the way it worked out, but I lucked out, and I'm blessed and fortunate to have my wife. And we're in the age gap relationship as well. She's 12 years younger than me, her being 32 and me being 44. There's we don't get a second glance because I don't look my age. I don't carry myself as a 44-year-old man, and she doesn't carry herself as a 32-year-old woman. She's very youthful, as you can see in my previous videos with us in our travels. But yes, man, do you really think that you could come down here and actually find a woman that will love you for you? That's my question. What are your intentions coming out here? If it's a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship, then by all means go for it. I have no qualms for it as well. Again, like I said, you're two consenting adults. You're gonna do what you want to do. But this is just for the guys that are coming down here thinking they're gonna find love. Make it known. Let it be known from the very jump that you're out here and you're looking for that companionship. You're looking for that marriage, that family, that future. If you're up to it, guys, before coming out here to the Philippines, know what you're getting yourself into. The women here, for the most part, they are looking for genuine connection. A lot of them are looking for marriages and to start a family because that's been bred into them since birth. And their family and their tradition, they have a strong family tie, so that's something that they desire and want. But know what you're getting yourself into. Know the intentions. Come out here with open eyes. Don't be fooled and don't be blinded by their youth and their beauty, and everything that they come with being a youthful woman. Because I know the dating market is in the gutter. A lot of people, they're coming down here because the dating dynamic is different as apart from Western countries, and I get it, all right? But don't for 1 second think that a lot of these women that you're with in their 20s to early to mid 20s are with you because they like you for you. They're in dire need. They're in poverty for the most part. They're looking for a payout. They're looking for a sugar daddy. They're looking for a mark. And if you think you're the only one that they're talking to, you got another thing coming. They're talking to you and 5 other guys behind you. So again, if that's something that you're okay with, if that's something that you just want to have a little fling here and there with a young little honey dip, hey, by all means, do you. Just let it be known from the beginning. All right? Because these women out here, they will let you know what it's all about. They will sweet talk you. They will entice you. They will make you feel like you're the only one. So, they will make you feel special. But just remember, a lot of it has to do with their situation. They will look for a payout, and if you're dumb enough to give it to them, then you're gonna get what comes with it: consequences, repercussions for your actions. Because I see it more times than not when I'm out in the city, especially in the cities. I see these couples at the mall. I mean, straight up young, straight up dime pieces, youthful. They look good. But then when I see next to them, I see these old, decrepit, I'm sorry to say it, out of shape, beer bellies, everything you could think of, pretty much 1 foot in the grave. And I see them with these women, and I'm thinking to myself, like, how did he land that? Or what is she thinking being with him? I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything like that, but I've been here long enough to know the game. And I know a lot of it is purely transactional. And if you're one of these guys that's in this relationship thinking that you could change the woman or thinking that she's with you for you, you're sadly mistaken. Don't catch yourself thinking that these women are in love with you and they love you for you, because they are not. All right? I've seen a lot of guys getting taken by these young women, and I'm over here thinking like, bro, you're old enough to know better. What are you doing with a youthful woman? I know it's enticing. I know it's good. It feeds your ego. It makes you look like, you got it all or you're the man and stuff like that. But just remember, a lot of these women, for the most part, they're only with you because of their situation. They're only with you because they're in dire need. They see you as a pay raise. They see you as an upgrade. They already know that you don't have much time left on this planet. If you decide to marry them, they already know that they got your hook, line, and sinker because there's no divorce here in the Philippines. And, I will really reconsider marrying one of them, not knowing them, not knowing their intentions. Get to know them. If you really want to have a relationship with one of these younger women, by all means do it. But just think of the long term. This person, and especially if she don't have children, she may want to have children someday. What quality of life will you guys have if you give her children and you're not going to be around long enough to raise that child? That's going to be a disservice to not only her, but it's also going to be a disservice to your future child, to your unborn child, because of the age gap. And anything can happen here in the Philippines. Make sure make sure you're covered. Make sure you're healthy enough if you want to go down that route, which I doubt. But if you do want to go that route, make sure that you're make sure you're healthy. Number one, and number two, make sure you have good health coverage because the medical coverage here and the medical system in the Philippines is not the greatest. I mean, it's getting up there, but it's not. It doesn't specialize in what you may need. You may have to go outside see, especially because the healthcare system out here is pretty much like a one size fits all. They just take care of the basic necessities. Now, for any specialty stuff, you will have to go outside the country or to another city for that. So think about that. Think about your health. Think about the long term. If that's something that you want to have here, because these women. One of the reasons why there's an influx of single mothers is not only because of the infidelity, but because of the age gap relationship and marriages that takes on in these countries. Gotta keep that in consideration. Now, I'm not trying to rain on your parade, guys, but if you come down here, like I said, if you want to have a good time and you want to have a nice little fling on your arm, by all means do it. Go ahead and live out the rest of your golden years, the rest of your life out, and have fun. But make it known that it's only for a fun time, not a long time. Because a lot of these women that are out here, they are looking for something genuine. They are looking for families. And it goes for the women as well. Think about the age. Think about the man that you're vetting. Think about their history, their health conditions, everything else. A lot of women that are looking for families, they tend to be, I would say hypergamous, but not the hypergamous nature that the women in the West have. Yeah, they want to look for the best and the most suitable, but they're also going to take a lot of other factors into place. Women want healthy men. Women want suitable men. Women want men that will be there and will start a family that will build something with them. Women here do not want to have to worry about taking care of you in your later years. Some will, don't get me wrong, some will. And again, if that's what you're looking for, by all means. But a lot of these young women are not looking to take care or having to nurse an elderly man in his later years. So those are other things that you have to keep in consideration while coming out here. And of course, for the young guys, like I said, the medical aspect of it, it may not be the very best, and you really gonna have to do your homework if you're gonna come out here, and especially if you're trying to date. I would suggest looking into the medical programs out here. I will check your health first, make sure you're good to go. Don't come out here sickly. Don't come out here with terminal illnesses or anything like that, because you're not going to find the best of healthcare out here. I'm letting you know that right now. Another thing, a lot of women out here tend to be scammers. So a lot of them are just looking for anybody, not just the elderly, but they're looking for anybody. And this goes for all guys, all foreigners out here. Really do your due diligence, be on your P's and Q's, and watch out for the scammers. You can look into my previous videos. I forgot the title of it. Avoid these type of women. Yeah, look at my previous video, avoid these type of women, and I go more into details of what to look out for, but especially for you older guys. Yeah, make sure you do your research when you come out to these countries. Make sure you do your due diligence, and make sure you make it known and let your intentions be known with a lot of these women, because like I said, I see you guys out here with these women, and I'm over here scratching my head like, okay, this relationship is not gonna last, or oh, okay, she's only with him for the money. I mean, it's a stark difference, like day and night. You have a young, beautiful, fit, attractive woman, and then you see this old, out of shape guy barely could stand on two legs, and it's a mismatch. It's like, okay, and it's common knowledge. A lot of foreigners that have been out here for a long time, we know the game. We know what it's all about. It's just something that I've been noticing, and I just wanted to address that. So if this video resonated with you and you seen the same thing that I'm seeing from these age gap relationships, put it down in the comment, drop a like and subscribe like I said, and let me hear your experience. And if you're one of these guys that are in the age gap relationship, let me know how you guys met, or let me know how the relationship is going. I'm really curious to know what drives this relationship between this large age gap here in the Philippines. Again, I know a lot of it has to do with situations. It's just two countries being brought together by circumstances and misfortune, and I get it. The West has its own problems. The dating market is not great. Not only the dating market, but also the economy. As I mentioned before, a lot of guys are escaping the West to come over here for the low cost of living. Maybe you're a retiree and you're coming down here on a pension, and you're just trying to live your last few years out in this earth in peace. Get a little slice of paradise. I get it. And then the women are looking at the U.S. as a cash cow, as an opportunity, because the situation here in the Philippines, a lot of people are living in destitute. If you're in the province area, more likely than not, you're living in poverty, you're living in destitution. And that's the stark reality of it here. I mean, where I'm at in the Philippines, I'm in a developing city, I'm in Davao. And you have a lot of foreigners here, a lot of business opportunities here. It's growing and it's flourishing, and I'm liking it, I'm seeing it. But I know it's not like that everywhere. Especially if you go to the Mercado, the BGC, the Metro Manila, a lot of it is pretty much first world for the most part. It's also taking on first world issues as well. It's taking on the first world mentality. So just know that, guys, when you come down here and you're looking for that type of relationship, just know that a lot of the girls here, a lot of them are westernized. They're becoming more westernized. So you're just gonna have the same issues over here than you were having in the States. I know I probably went on, and I apologize for not putting out more videos. I've been having technical issues. My for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but whenever I will post the videos on my video editing, it comes out very choppy. It's already upgraded to the most latest version. It won't let me upgrade anymore because of the RAM capability of my old PC. So I will have to look for another video editor that I could use, but I just got so used to using the MacBook video editor that I don't know anything else, and I will have to get a better mic. So that's another issue that I've been having. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been putting out videos, and I've been putting out a lot of shorts, because like I said, I want to focus more on traveling and showing you more of the Philippines, and I've been doing that. I'm not much of a talker, of a speaker, and doing these long vlogs, but I'm pushing myself to do it. So I hope you guys could bear with me, and I hope you guys could take some information out of this. I'm only gonna get better as I do more of this. So if you like this video and it resonated with you, please drop a like and subscribe, like I said, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and God bless.